Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Serge from Team Boss, Duel like a boss, and today I'm going to start a new segment on our Team Boss channel that I'm going to start calling Fun with Spellbooks. I've been playing the Spellbook deck since it came out at Return of the Duelist with really inconsistent builds and stuff all the way up to the most recent Cosmo Blazer, Spellbook of the Master, really fun stuff. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the techs I've come up with since the deck was released, since I guess the start of the support. So let's get started. I couldn't think of a better card to start the segment with than this card. It is one of Yugi's favorite cards in the animes, and it's also one of my favorite cards. And it is Magical Hats. What? Magical Hats? How does Magical Hats work in Spellbooks? Well, if you don't know what it does, I've got the most recent print right here. This is from Legendary Collection Yugi's World. And this says, during your opponent's battle phase, choose 2 non-monster cards from your deck and 1 monster you control. Shuffle those 3 cards and set them on the field in defense position. The 2 cards chosen from your deck are treated as normal monsters, attack 0, defense 0, and are destroyed at the end of the battle phase. Now, what does this mean for Spellbooks? Well, let's say it's your turn. You start off, you set up, you go Spellbook Magician, Spellbook of Secrets, play it, Spellbook of the Master, play it, Tower, whatever. You get to set up. Now, you play 1 dummy card, 1 bluff card, and a Magical Hats. Let's say your opponent MSTs 1, fine. It wasn't the Magical Hats, so he enters battle phase. He attacks. You activate Magical Hats. Now you have to choose 2 non-monster cards from your deck. The first one is going to be a dummy card. Nothing special. It's just, doesn't matter which one you choose. It can be a trap. It can be anything. The second one is important. The second one is the Grand Spellbook Tower. Now, why did I choose these cards? Well, let's see. Take all 3 of them, shuffle them, mix them around. Then you reset 3. Now, your opponent now has a choice. He can say, end battle phase, and the 2 cards you chose, Grand Spellbook Tower and Spellbook Star Hall, are sent to the grave, leaving your Magician to be able to be flipped next turn. So next turn you flip, get a search, and add Spellbooks, just dump Spellbooks in the grave, and keep recycling. Or, he's going to choose to declare an attack. Well, the worst case scenario is him ending his battle phase. Now, he can also declare an attack, and let's say he hits the dummy card. Good. No harm done. He wasted his 1 monster attack. If he has 2 monsters, he can attack the dummy card, and he can attack the Spellbook Magician, or whatever, any combination. Now, the reason for choosing the cards that you choose is because the Grand Spellbook Tower reads, when this card is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the number of Spellbook spell cards in your graveyard. So, if your opponent attacks this face down, his attacking monster, his card, destroys your Grand Spellbook Tower, activating its effect in the graveyard, and you get to special summon. Depending on the number, it could be anything from Stoic all the way up to a Priestess. So, best case scenario, he hits your dummy card first, adding a Spellbook to the graveyard if you chose a Spellbook. Next, he hits the Grand Spellbook Tower. Now you get anything from a Stoic to a Priestess for free. And next, he either ends turn, because he can't attack over Priestess, or he can attack the Spellbook Magician and let you search. Either way, you've got a monster on the field, one that will let you search for a Spellbook spell card, and one that is either there to, like a Stoic, so you can add another card, or like a Priestess to hold down the field. And that is why I think Magical Hats is a really fun tech card. Definitely try it out in your own builds. It works wonders. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy or Stoic of Prophecy you can hide them for a turn. If your opponent doesn't want to give you a special summon, they can just end their turn but it lets you thin your deck out by 2 cards. And with a Grand Spellbook Tower, it's just going to let you draw 2 cards next turn, and it also lets you reset your Magician. So please subscribe to our channel, like this video. So this is Surge from Team Boss, Duel like a boss, and I'm out.